I need information on surface world.
What's up, guys and girls? Lazy Dragon here, and welcome back to Injustice. Get on board the hype train. Toot toot! Because the sequel's coming out before too long, so what better time to go back and revisit the story of the original. And what a story it is. It's got Superman punching things, Batman punching things, Green Lantern punching things. You get the picture, there's a lot of punching. And also a lot of talking, as you're about to see with Aquaman and his most trusted advisor.
And unborn son, and destroying Metropolis. Consumed by grief, Superman killed the Joker.
Yes. We all remember where we were that day.
Do you remember where you were when Superman killed the Joker?
Judge, jury, and
Do you?
executioner, he and other like-minded metahumans quickly reined in the criminal element.
He didn't quickly rein them in. It took them 5 years and 100 issues of comics to do it.
Superman consolidated his power. He created the One Earth government. Democratic institutions were swept away.
No, not my democracy.
Chancellor's envoys await you in the throne room.
What will we do without our democratic institutions? Actually, maybe something will finally get done for a change, instead of people just arguing about it in a big empty room. Actually, it doesn't sound so bad. And of course, you can tell this is the alternate universe version of the Flash, because his hat is incredibly
Flash.
silly.
Shazam! Welcome.
Your Highness, it's an honor to meet you.
Look at it, how
And to
much
be the first
drag would
surface
you get
man
from a
to
hat
visit
like
Atlantis.
that? When you run at the
Yes.
speeds that
We
he
have important matters
moves,
to discuss.
he's going to end up slowing down because of that
The final
ridiculous
draft.
headwear.
Superman is glad you agreed to his terms.
Now boy, who's ready for Bureaucracy Simulator? Now we have to read the terms and conditions. Then you click the little box at the bottom. I've done it so many times. I'd be great as the
Is there
King
a
of
problem,
Atlantis.
Your Highness?
This is complete subjugation. Superman will rule Atlantis.
It's
That's
what you
kind of
agreed
what
to.
taking over the
It's
whole
what we
planet
expect.
means.
You threaten me? Tread carefully.
We have our orders.
Once again, Flash looking like a complete numpty. Now for those of you that have never read the comics, in them, Atlantis was picked up by Superman. Like evil Superman and all of his friends, they picked the entire city of Atlantis up and dumped it in the desert. For no reason other than to be a douche snoz, I guess. But here, it looks remarkably untouched. I would have expected maybe one of the windows to be cracked, at the very least, or perhaps for the archivist to mention it during his great big spiel. He tells us all about Superman and murdering the Joker, forgets to mention that the entire goddamn city was taken for a day trip to the Sahara Desert. Oh no, Aquaman! Your throne room, it's all wet! He probably gets off on that, actually. Just pouring water into other people's rooms. Heh, I've stuck a fish in your bed. I'm Aquaman. Yeah.
Almighty Neptune!
And the fastest man alive has been beaten by a pointy stick.
Let's not take this any further.
I want to talk to Superman. You don't talk to Superman, you do what he wants.
Bitch.
You're gonna do what you promised.
There should be a bitch at the end of that sentence, it's heavily implied. Oh, and you know how Green Lantern was very spam happy in the last video? He's got nothing on Aquaman. And Trident spam, and how about we stab the Trident into the floor a little bit? There we go, so we can set up some more Trident spam. No, my snow globe! Now there's more water all over the throne room. Who's going to clean this up? Do you reckon they have mops in Atlantis? Having the king throw water all over your bedroom is probably some sort of great honour down there. Giving somebody a mop as a present is like an act of war. See, we're not the only ones who can spam. Shazam can do it as well. And apparently we didn't just stab through Shazam's hand. He's perfectly okay with impaling his own fist.
You two make sorry diplomats. Very aside.
Yeah. He says everyone else is a sorry diplomat. This is the man who just beat up 2 peaceful ambassadors.
I'm the king of Atlantis. I answer to no one. Unlike you.
There's also an implied bitch at the end of that last sentence.
Like a pair of worn boots. To a surface dweller, the treaty
Why would fish people need boots? You don't wear boots when you're swimming. Worn boots should not be in your repertoire. This game makes no sense.
I grow tired of this.
And once again, bureaucracy, politics, bureaucracy, politics. It doesn't matter how many fish and shiny sticks you get. Politics and bureaucracy, it's still going to be boring in video games. Now where were you hiding, lad, all this time? Can we get the music from Star Wars Episode 1 playing right now? Just have Duel of Fates going on in the background. 3 of them attacked him, not one of them bothered to use the sharp end of their weapons. All of them decided, no, let's go in with the flat of my spear. And here, the King of Atlantis doesn't even bother to use his trident. I want to fist fight against my evil doppelganger. He's already wiped out all of my guards. The best possible way to fight him is a punch in the chops. How is there lightning underwater? Question 2. There are a lot of questions in this video. I'm glad that we're the ones to ask them. Actually, no, I'm not. The only reason nobody else has asked them is because they're really pointless questions. Nobody else cares. Everyone else is too busy going, yay! Aquaman can stab hundreds of people in a minute. Look at that stabbing motion. You can make an action figure out of that. Now with real stabbing action. Available at Owl's Toy Barn. That was a priceless artifact, which we just used to break it over evil Aquaman's head. Is that a giant whale? That's a giant whale outside the window. Hello, giant whale. Do you want to come in here and fight with us? No, the whale does not want to come and play. That's a great big shame, actually. Once again, we have won with the cheese. Cheese and spam, every gamer's favourite meal.
Kill him!
Yeah, I can see that going so well. Every other guard that's running here is... Oh, they're frozen. How did that happen? I've forgotten this bit. They're all covered in red and they're frozen.
What now?
And instead of taking the time to escape, Aquaman decides to just wave at the people. It's the god of war,
Why
Ares,
are you here?
who for some reason looks exactly the same in this universe as he did in the parallel universe.
You did more than that. You brought us here.
No, but I can guess who did.
My fire doesn't need stoking, Ares. Tell me who.
That's a line in a romance novel.
You to command me.
My fire does not need
You
stoking.
will obey.
It blazes for you. Oh my god, I need to never write a book. That was awful. I'm glad that the literal god of war can be defeated by booping him in the nose. The same tactic that you use on a dog with a newspaper also works against the embodiment of war and carnage itself. Here, have a snow globe. I missed. Look, I can see a shark out that window. Hello, shark friend. How are you doing? Do you want to come and play with us, Sharky? Yeah, you do. In you come, Sharky. Look at all that water. Where's our friend? There he is! And for some reason the God of War didn't see that coming. This entire room has been flooded and there are fish everywhere. What could Aquaman possibly be planning? Oh wait, there's a shark.
You're out of your league.
Catch. 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 Yeah, Aquaman had some balance issues.
Superman's reign is nearly eliminated conflict. Left me virtually powerless.
So if you didn't bring us here, who did?
Those
Who do you
did
think brought us here?
Superman's rule.
Who's on the cover of the
The
game?
insurgents.
It's Superman and
All other heroes are challenged.
only one other hero. One other hero. Who else could have challenged Superman? Who could it possibly
The
be?
only ones left are those who joined.
Along with a small
Is it
cadre
Detective
of former
Chimp?
villains whose loyalty
The
was
monkey who is also the world's greatest detective.
I need to join my colleagues.
there with the insurgents as we speak.
Send me to them.
Now it's time for drugs.
How'd you get here?
Ares. Not our Ares.
We know. Me, not our Batman.
I was wondering how
Hello,
to
not
retrieve
our
you from
Batman.
Atlantis.
I'm not your Aquaman.
Trying to prevent one.
It's a durability enhancer. 5U93R.
There you go. There's the story reason for why Green Arrow and Batman can punch pretty much everyone.
Several thousand%.
It's come 3 chapters in after I've already thrown Joker backwards through 10 stories worth of
Got a
building.
couple of our evil twins.
They're not evil. Most obey Superman out of fear. Or they believe he's right and have lost perspective.
Oh, Batman.
So you're the only one.
Ever the judgmental one.
Not the only one.
Hey, it's Bruce Willis.
How are you even alive?
How are you alive, Bruce Willis? You were a ghost at the end of
Unlike your
Sixth
Luthor,
Sense.
I've
Spoiler
never
alert.
indulged in law breaking. Superman doesn't suspect his best friend is funding the insurgency.
Luthor's involvement is a secret. People critical of Superman disappear.
Oh, that's the big story reveal.
Activists report us.
Ooh, bad men in our universe are good in the other universe.
And why you didn't ask before yanking us over? We were kind of busy.
The nuclear bomb. It didn't go off. Your transfer somehow prevented it.
How do you know about...
But Batman had no way that that would work.
You four...
Like, he did not know that yanking them out of our reality would stop the nuclear bomb.
Kryptonite-based laser that
He knew that that nuke was going to go off and pulled them out of our universe anyway.
it'll incapacitate him, nothing more.
He was perfectly happy with stealing several members of the Justice League when they were needed to stop a nuke. He didn't care what happened to our world. So, like I said earlier, good guys in our universe, bad guys in this universe.
The collar's working. Good. Re-education wasn't going to affect him. You sure you don't want me to stay?
And this is just straight up
I know
fan
you're
fiction at
interested
this
in
point.
hearing.
It's one of the
Are you
writers
okay
wanting
with
wish
this?
fulfillment.
With us?
There's Wonder Woman in a skimpy outfit asking if she can stay the night in your room,
I'm
whilst
not
you're
trying
too
to
busy
impress
playing on
her.
the computer.
I just thought we...
I know.
This has got to be writer wish fulfillment.
I'm fine.
Which one of you dirty buggers wrote this scene? And Superman, being the hero that he is, tells her to sod off because he's not interested in her Amazon vagina. He will not fall for that mystical sex magic.
Hi, Counselor. Love Diana's new look.
Of course you do, you perv. You're dressed as a giant banana, you'll
We have
take
a
anyone
problem.
you can get.
I ran into Diana's twin, and someone who looked a lot like Oliver Queen. And Hal Jordan.
Dun dun. Dun
Find them, and any
dun.
others that might be out there.
Dun dun.
Everything.
So, heroes stole them from another dimension and brought to this world. That doesn't matter. Superman still wants to just play on the computer. He'll send Yellow Lantern out to find them, but no, he's too lazy to do it himself. He's got to finish Stardew Valley before he leaves the Fortress of Solitude. And now it's the Joker,
The old gang lives around here.
monologuing to a
True,
corpse.
Here they could be dead. Law-abiding. Bite your tongue.
Now we know that this world's Joker is dead. So this must be our Joker, it's considerably easier to tell them apart when one of them's already dead.
Interesting. My fame precedes me.
You're in Gotham. Everyone knows who you are.
Right in the belfry. Please don't.
Again, this is the quality of the writing.
Oh, did you hurt
Injustice will
your leg?
forever be known as the game where Joker kicked Batman in the nuts,
Go with it.
and then proceeded to win a fight against him. Maybe that's the source of Batman's power. Without his bat testicles, he can't possibly win a battle. Here, have a dumpster. And a gun. And another gun. And another... Actually, no, wait, these are bullets. Just catch all of them, please. When do I need to reload? That's at least 7 shots. How many bullets can this gun hold? Boot your snoot. Boot your... God damn it, fine. Spoil sport Batman, catch the dumpster again. Prom night dumpster Batman. Ooh, I can do that too. Here, catch. Well, we both whiffed our super moves. Glad to see that the AI is just as dumb as I am. Let's pop the hydrant. Get this block party started. Yeah, your cape's not going to block my pistol, is it?
It's over, Cloud. Not yet.
Follow me, Batman. Follow me, Batman. Damn it. That plan did not work nearly as well as I thought it would. Let's try it again. Here, have some acid. No, that's still not working. Let's change it up a bit. Again, this Batman has not taken the super special drug that makes him invincible. This Batman just got thrown through a chemical truck, bounced off 2 buildings, and then into a water tank.
And now, my sour-faced flying rodent.
This is it. Joker's going to kill Batman.
Smile on that puss.
And this is how the story of the game ends. It's just going to be Batman being slowly skewered.
Such a beautiful moment can't be rushed. Don't go cheering up without me.
And Joker runs into the strip club, never to be seen again.
On your feet. Let's go.
I don't think so, Hawk Girl.
What did he expect to happen there? There's one person on either side of me. I shall turn away from one of them. What will the other one do? Oh, they'll punch me in the face. World's greatest detective right there.
Right foot.
Coming to a store near you this Christmas. Your very own remote-controlled Doomsday. With 16 action phrases. Like, Rarg. Blarga-harga-harg. Rarsham. No, he's turned into Nigel Thornberry. They were supposed to be grunts and screaming. Instead, I'm expecting Doomsday to turn around and go, smashing.
Now, where was I before I was so rudely
Pumped full of lead?
Who could it be? It's a woman in a clown outfit.
Harleen.
It's actually the gender-swapped version of Joker. In this universe, there were 2 of him. One was a boy, one was a girl.
A Batman wannabe. You got the look and a lot of nerve. What you don't have is the right. Joker was a hero. You're not fit to lick his boutonniere.
Now, this shotgun that Harley Quinn has on us, pointing it directly at our face, will she use it in the upcoming fight? 3 guesses. No, she will not. She had it pointed directly at us. She could have killed us immediately. 1 hit. And she decides, no, I will not kill this creep who looks exactly like the Joker. Even though I've got a perfect shot, because this is a fighting game and we need a reason to have another fight. Do we want to put any more holes in her chest? Oh, come on, Harley, don't be like that. Just hold my knife for a bit, please. That's what the Joker uses instead of a knife block. He just stores all of his knives in Harley's body, pulls them out whenever he needs them. Here, catch this. There we go, that got the super move to work. And what is the super move? It's a crowbar and a gun. And then a rocket launcher from nowhere. Which, when fired at point blank range, only hurts Harley, and not us. We were sitting on her, and that rocket doesn't hurt us in any way.
I thought you loved me.
We need to talk.
Ah, couples. You can tell they're so in love when they start to whip out the crowbar and the mallet. Time to put my knife away for the evening. I'm done with it.
Have we calmed down?
It's you. The way you move. The way you...
Pummel?
The way you store knives in my body.
Yeah.
It's the love.
Like I'm some sort of human knife block.
I feel like myself again. Joker's dead, but you're...
This isn't my Gotham, but I'm the Joker, my dear. Am I your Joker?
Aww.
Harley?
This is a romance for the ages.
Oh,
A human knife block and a clown from another dimension.
there's some people who gotta meet you. Oh, Puddin', 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 Puddin'.
It is nice when they give the villains someone to love. Too many times it's only the heroes that get to have a significant other. Here, we get to see just two villains who love each other.
Okay,
It's
Bruce,
really
ready
sweet.
for visitors? Wanna call?
Apart from the fact it's probably one of the worst relationships in fiction. But if we overlook that, it's very sweet.
Nice work, Hal. How did
It's
you...
not him.
What?
His DNA matches Bruce Wayne's, but his vitals are all wrong. You're one of the duplicates. Tell me why you're here.
No, but seriously, do not. If you get into a relationship, do not base it on Joker and Harley, okay? What I was saying was a joke. Their relationship is not lovely or sweet in any way. The human knife block comment should have given that bit away. Just thought I should clarify, it's the internet, people take everything too seriously. And Joker's got an entire clan based around him. Because who wouldn't want to build an organisation that honours a homicidal maniac? Like just the other day I was thinking about creating the Hitler Youth 2017 edition.
Let's think bigger.
Ain't it dreamy?
Harley tells me Superman made this pill for his thugs. Then Bat Boys and Surgeons got some. Now we have them too. With these, a bus could fall on us, and we won't be hurt. Slapstick at its finest.
Again, Joker is only just now taking the pill. He's already been thrown through several skyscrapers, and he's walked away perfectly fine. So if he's at that level before taking the pill, after the pill should make him just omnipotent, right? Invincible.
Rampaging elephant, the whoopee cushion, a landmine, the Joker, a king.
That's it. Revel in your moment before the party crashers arrive. Some of them were firing their guns before the wall came down. How trigger happy are those lads? Once again, holding a perfectly good submachine gun. Will we use it in the following fight? No, of course we bloody won't.
Back from the grave? Should have kept that suit buried.
It's not my Sunday best, but it's comfortable and functional.
How did she not see that coming?
I'm gonna enjoy
It's such an obvious setup for the acid flower.
Oh, not tonight, dear. You have a headache.
Ah boy, crass sex humour. That's supposed to be my thing. That's what I'm here to do. You're gonna put me out of a job, Joker. Yeah. See, Joker doesn't discriminate. He turns everyone into a human knife block. Now, this is one of the reasons people complained about this game. All the character models you see here, Two-Face, Riddler, Croc, Penguin, all of them are stolen directly from Batman Arkham City, which is a game that came out 2 years before this game was released. That's why people bitch and moan about NetherRealm, because they just get really lazy over the strangest things. And they think people won't notice. Arkham City was arguably the game of the year for 2011, and they thought no one would notice that they've just borrowed the character models. And this one's even worse. This is the Scarecrow model from 2009's Arkham Asylum. This Arkham Asylum came out 4 years before Injustice did. Can you imagine that? No other game does that. No other game uses character models from almost half a decade before they were developed. But to put that in context, last year Titanfall 2 came out, yeah? 4 years before that, Aliens Colonial Marines came out. Can you imagine if Titanfall had used the character models of Colonial Marines? How bad and out of place the graphics would have looked. And do you think people would have let them get away with it? No, of course not. They would have called them out for being complete twats. But for some reason it's okay for NetherRealm to do it in Injustice. Oh, and it's another QuickTime event.
Jokers die here.
And for this QuickTime event, they thought, hey, what do people love? What do fans of fighting games love? Playing cards.
I'll kill you, clown boy.
Which for some reason are thrown with enough force to launch a fully grown man about 15 metres backwards. Ah, we messed that one up. Now Nightwing's going to kick us in the head. And for some reason, impaling him with about 50 odd cards will do less damage than a single kick to the teeth.
So the Bat Brat joins Superman. Tell me, whose boots are tastier to lick?
Batman's a criminal, just like you.
Nothing like me.
So you're a hero where you come from?
Oh no, dear boy. It's just that Batman corrupts young minds, while I bash them out of their skulls.
Another little problem this game had, in addition to the ridiculous story and Superman punches everything being the entire premise of the game, is that it was very Batman focused. There were about 24 characters in the game when it first launched. 24. Out of those, 6 were related to Batman in one way or another. Batman, Catwoman, Nightwing, Joker, Harley, Bane. Then they added a 7th Batman character with Batgirl in the DLC. 5 of the levels were focused on Batman, or within Gotham. These included the previous Gotham City level, the Arkham Asylum level, the Joker's Asylum level, which is exactly the same as Arkham Asylum except there's graffiti on the walls, as you can see in the level we're playing at the moment. Then there was also Wayne Manor, which is just Batman's house, and Wayne Manor Night, which is probably the laziest reskin of a level, because it was exactly the same as Wayne Manor, except it was slightly darker. Really hoping they don't repeat those mistakes for the next game. And just, please, more levels and less focus on Batman.
I'll have to tell Batman there's been a death in the family.
It's okay, the good guys are here to save the day. How will they save the day? They'll save the day by punching things in the face.
We're outnumbered. Let's go.
You can turn that off now.
Thanks for showing up so fast, Bats.
Hi, gang. What do we do now? Anyone up for pancakes?
Ooh, I'd like some pancakes.
What now? Why does she hate pancakes?
Damn it, Wonder Woman. This better not be the story of your solo film. Wonder Woman hates pancakes.
So, you came along on our little field trip.
And I'm guessing he didn't arrive.
Yeah, sorry about trying to blow up Metropolis with a nuke, but I'm here to play as well now. Let's all go on a picnic. We can be friends.
Pure evil, just like his.
Who? Superman? His flying friends took Batman. My Batman. Our Batman.
Quiet, or I'll cover
The
you for
romance
the
is just
police.
oozing out of this game.
From them. Ow!
If Batman's been captured, we gotta bust him out.
To free your Batman, we need to complete our mission.
Ooh, I love a good mission.
Negative. You and your clan lay low. You're a target now, and you're too dangerous to run free.
Ah, come on. We ran to a different dimension and we're still in jail.
I'll catch up with you.
Poor Joker. He only wanted to try and murder 8,000,002 people.
So you found
So, that crime can't follow you between dimensions. What's the statute of limitations on running away from mass murder?
him here. No risk.
Surely the law doesn't apply to a different world, or a different universe.
How do we do it?
With this,
Oh, and of course, back in our world, we're going to use the Cosmic Treadmill to send everyone in the good Justice League over to the bad Justice League world. Now we're back in the bad Justice League world.
A moon, or its light shining off your bald head.
I'm pleased you wanted to meet. You're finally ready to join our little club?
It's a great club.
Bad.
We go on picnics with clowns all the time.
After so many refusals, why now?
They made it personal.
They said insulting things about my eye patch. It made me feel really sad inside. Anyway, this is Chapter 5, it's Green Arrow, and I think that just about wraps it up for now.
Superman did this?
Thank you for joining me. We'll be going to Wayne Manor next time, and you can see just how much of a raging boner this game has for Batman. Jesus Christ, it's ridiculous.
In Superman's mind.
But remember, stay on that hype train for Injustice 2, and let's hope it can live up to it. But until next time, farewell everyone.